Please subscribe to my channel to help me grow. The bass rattled my chest like a warning drum as I pushed through the crowded club, my pulse hammering harder than the music. Neon lights cut across the smoke-choked air, flickering across faces I barely recognized, until one stopped me cold. There she was, my wife. Leaning against the bar, her laugh spilling into the haze, intimate and wrong. And then I saw his hand, sliding over her back, the way it lingered where it shouldn't. I froze. My stomach dropped. My mind tried to argue, to rationalize. Maybe it was innocent, just a friendly gesture in the chaos of the night. But my heart, my gut knew better. The subtle tilt of her head toward him, the soft whisper only he could hear. It all screamed betrayal. I moved closer, each step heavier than the last, as if gravity itself wanted to keep me from witnessing what my soul already feared. The smell of perfume, alcohol, and sweat mingled, making my head spin. I could feel the warmth of betrayal burning through me, raw and suffocating. "Hey, babe," I called, trying to mask my trembling voice with a forced cheerfulness. She turned, that familiar smile softening into surprise, then flicking over to guilt, or was it panic? Couldn't tell. "Oh, I didn't expect you tonight," she said, her tone uneven. "Yeah, I was just—" I paused, trying to find the words that wouldn't expose the storm inside me. My voice caught. "I just thought I'd come by." The man at her side stiffened, and my stomach twisted. I realized he was watching me too, sizing me up, aware of the tension I hadn't yet voiced. I forced myself to look her in the eyes, searching for the familiar warmth, the love we'd shared for years. Instead, I found a flicker of something else: shame, guilt, fear. It was enough. "I'll just get a drink," I muttered, retreating a few steps, needing to breathe before my thoughts spiraled completely out of control. But curiosity, the kind that cuts sharper than a knife, kept me rooted nearby. I watched as she leaned closer to him, their heads almost touching. His hand brushed hers in a way I would have once called tender, intimate. My chest tightened, lungs constricting, as if the air itself had turned traitorous. I wanted to scream, to demand the truth in front of everyone, to shatter the illusion that this night had ever been harmless. But I didn't. Not yet. Instead, I replayed every late meeting and business trip, every small lie I had brushed off as trivial, wondering how I had been so blind. "Are you okay?" Her voice finally broke through the fog of my anger and disbelief. "Yeah." I lied, the single word tasting bitter on my tongue. I couldn't bring myself to say what I truly felt. I wasn't okay, not even close. My mind raced with possibilities, consequences, the moral chaos of confronting them here. The song changed, slow and sultry, and I saw her hand slip fully into his. That was it, the confirmation. My vision narrowed, heartbeat deafening in my ears. I wanted to run, to hide, to collapse into grief, but I did the opposite. I walked up to them, each step measured, deliberate. She looked up, startled. He froze. "You're—" I stopped, choking on the words. "You're with him." Her lips parted, and I saw hesitation. Not denial, not excuse, just the truth, raw and unapologetic. I didn't mean for you to find out like this," she whispered. I laughed, sharp and hollow, a sound that made heads turn. "Like this? How else was I supposed to find out? Through all the little lies, the excuses, the nights you said you were busy." The man stepped back, guilt finally replacing arrogance, but it was too late. The damage had been done. The truth was out, and nothing could erase it. I left the club that night, the music fading behind me, leaving only the heavy, suffocating weight of betrayal. The street was empty, cold, and merciless, matching the icy clarity settling over my heart. Love and trust had been shattered in a single glance, a single touch, and nothing would ever feel the same again. I walked away knowing this was the point of no return. The woman I loved, or thought I did, was no longer mine in any meaningful way. And yet, beneath the anger, beneath the heartbreak, a small, bitter part of me still ached for what we had lost. I knew, without question, that life would never look the same.